The script is written in legends. Tailor it up, I tag the numbers in gold. We certified beyond the hustle, we finesse the code. Made for 3 clips, the way we optimize the lanes. From 88, they split the flow, digital deposit, no change. ANC on the docket, power moves and the ledges glow. 1099s in the mix for 6 clean margins grow. All it is value, earn intrinsic worth on the grind. 1099 and 10 interest on wealth that's redefined. Legacy building, the blueprint sketch with faint precision. Generational wealth, dynasty carved with meticulous vision. Certified, register, the plans on lock, no bluff. We invert the system's constraints, smooth and tough. From the sours to the stadium, just glow in the night. From 450 XXT with mysteries and light. W2 on the cuff, they're in contract with care. Respect the rules but never fear the plan. We share contracts tight as vault doors, revocable book firm. Guardian success and family fires, they never squirm. Tax efficiency painted in platinum deduction, symphony, estate planning, choreography to keep the bloodline free. Camera ready mindset, every shot a chapter of the rise. From the block to the board we monetize, time and ties, no cap, just craft. The hustle turn blueprint and creed, generational flame, that's a span of flame. Chattable, giving trust and place real estate on the map. Gifting strategies, generations riding on the track. Guardians appointed, successor's name with care. We frame the future with a plan that's always there. Charter. Homie is the passion, push others straight every day. Gift the stone to teach generations, start with more than spray. Guardians and food and success is me to get. Let's ride my fizzle with a play, it's always baby. Charter legacy, foundation, impact that outlives a name. Tax efficient gives community gains, it's more than fame. Liquid to illiquid, we optimize the move. From Chicago streets to nationwide improvement. Beyond the system, we go to well with intent. IRS phones as weapons and strategies well spent. Legacy building, see the crest. We rise and invest. Generational wealth signatures that outlive the rest. We move with the cadence of a hip-hop account. Balance sheet stands, but the heart remains paramount. From 484, 3 to hip hop, we script the ascent. Legacy living with every plan we defend. Numbers, names, and the future we architect. Numbers, names, and the future we architect. Ledgers glow, the lineage we earn. Yeah, scientists try to lineage stands the test. IRS funds and service wealth invested. Blessed from the streets to the suites, we set the pace. A living legend built to outlive every trace. From yesterday's echo, scars rearranged. Not chasing crowns, but building shields that stay sustained. We speaking steady clout tens, measuring time by action. Where wealth is more than currency, that's reflection. Foundation underfoot, still in sword, we stand. A chorus of like-minded souls, choosing purpose over demand. Trust is earned, not given, day by patient day. You can't promise, it's through storms, through every fray. Take a breath, hit a heartbeat on the block. Stubborn rhythm says we'll rise and never stop. We're not just dreaming, we're drafting routes and plans. A foundation of justice, with truth as our strength. I seen lights on your city blocks, ink with rain. Dreams way down in pockets, but I feel the strain. Which for wealth that doesn't gleam, but guards the frame. A safety net for the kids who carry the flame. Pain in the present, but the future's in our hands. I'm stacking effort, minds aligned like bands. Not chasing medals, chasing no wiser plan. Turn the scars to steel, mapping steps we all can stand. No more pain, we rise from the ashes. Remain sane, wealth with a conscience. Trust in the light, we reclaim. Diplomatic lines, we negotiate the chain. Foundation strong, we break the cycle.
Well, I help you when I can, but my time out. I'm with paying clients right now.
Diplomacy over drum, strategy over noise. Like-minded builders, turning pain into poise. Immunity from the storm when the crew stays tight. Wealth is in the fortress, it's a shared light. We invest in minds, education, and the right. A chorus of voices healing more than the pain. From corners of the city to the global stage, we lay down the blueprint, right away as a page. Foundation first, then the riches follow. Trust is the currency that never goes hollow. Immunity earned by keeping promises true. We ride alone, not just me and you. If you're like-minded, pull up a seat at the table. Strategize, mobilize, enable. Wealth with a purpose, not a hide. It's game, diplomacy in action, not just hype or name. No more pain, we channel the hurt and the power. We lay down in hours, every minute, every hour. From the beat of the street to the school to the throne, we build a foundation where every voice has a home. No more pain, we stand tall each day. Wealth with intention, trust God in the way. Diplomatic moves, immunity to the fray. Foundation, solidify, like-minded, we stand. No more pain, we stand tall each day. Wealth with intention, trust God in the way. Diplomatic moves, immunity to the fray. Foundation, solidify. We stand, like-minded, we stand.
What up, dog? Y'all better go get this album, Still Rising. Oh, Bobbles.
Chi-town nights, skyline, etched in chrome and grit. I came from where the brave don't blink, they flip the script. Lessons etched in sirens, echoes through brick lanes. Trust iron brick by brick, don't build to withstand the pain. Legacy and props, every move a measure stone. From the court of public opinion to the throne. I double down on loyalty, keep the circle tight. State of the streets, heart of the night. I write legacy, trust by design. Still rising, shot town in my spine. Stay of the hustle, heart of the grind. Shots on the ground, legacy mine. I grind through the doubt, they clout chase on the line. Blood and ambition mix like a dark midnight wine. They wanna quick fade, I wanna last these night. Dynasty built on truth, real stories, real pain. See the breeze in my lungs, I speak in coded tones. Breathe in my veins, carry weight on heavy loads. Chicago roots, I unaware from, but through the waste, right? I don't run. Trust dynasty, trust how we are. Trust dynasty, trust how we are. Trust dynasty, trust how we are. Legacy progress, trust by design. Dynasty rising, shot town in my spine. Steady on the hustle, heart of the grind. Shot to the crown, legacy mine. Legacy progress, trust mine. Legacy progress, trust mine. Steady on the hustle, trust mine. Shot to the crown, legacy mine. Legacy progress, progress. Legacy progress, progress. Trust mine.
Yes, Lord.
I keep my eyes on the streets and the songs in the books. Investing in asset lane so the kids can eat what they cook. Your praise on my conscience, truth I won't betray. I stand for the people while I steady my way. I see you smile in the corners of the room, in the doorways of my store. Kill stacks in real estate, but I remember who I'm fighting for. In the rear view, I tape your laughter. In the mirror, I see you glow. I'm moving loyalty intact. Keep my feet on the ground, never slow. Now the pace is fast, and the heat is on. I grip the wheel with grit. Every ass that I'm holding tight is a story I won't forget. You told me to act quick, but think fast to keep it true. This push is for you, mom. Every move I make is you. Legal mind, street grind, I stay precise and clean. Trusting LLC's a fortress on the scene. I've been to rules with Mary, had to room a meal. You watch it from the stars, yeah, mom, I keep it real. From the boardroom to the block, I architect a plan. Answer classes that govern me, contracts in hand. Diplomacy in my dialogue, immunity in my stance. Building the future, can I hustle with finesse? I trace my roots back to your soil, where's I'm from your lullabies. The paths I walk is for the unborn, the ones you left behind. Trust, law, and integrity, these are my guideposts. I'm playing seeds for tomorrow, mama, I'm doing what you owe. Mama, I know you proud. For loving every move I make, I'll build a future with every choice I take.
Wow.
Through the window, time moved in a slow parade. A house warning echoes, loyalty tested family way. Tears remember stories, every scar of our intact. We kept the faith in our hallways when the doors were closed and cracked. You are back in, but the air still feels a little tense. Faces aged a bit, but the core never bent. We held the line, kept our purpose, kept it precise. Now the truth sits in the room loud as a prayer at night. Grandma's chair still holds your name, the photo on the wall. We counted every heartbeat, we answered every call. Loyal whispers tried to shake what we built, but loyalty's a fortress that weathered the sill. We held a line while you were gone. Now we rebuild one vow at a time. This dynasty never faded, it just learned how to climb. Loyalty, respect, dynasty, the foundation never broke. Welcome home, nephew. Yeah, you see that the throne is full. Welcome home, nephew. It's on rhythm, louder with every mile. We stood in the quiet, turning hardship into style. A few stayed loyal, a few forgot to hold, but the ship held steady. We steered it toward the north, and in the moment when nephew cut, the sharpest test we faced, he crossed the line, showed us loyalty, left us a bitter taste. We felt the sting of betrayal, the wound ran deep. Yeah, we chose to channel the hurt and the lessons we keep. We missed the talk at the table, the laughter in the hall. We miss your voice in the room when the night is cold. We're fixing every crack with hands and with the plan. Rebuilding tighter, stronger family first, that's the plan. If you doubt the love, look beneath the scars and stars. We've been stitching every thread with hands and hearts and scars. We'll ride through the weather, we'll face what lies ahead. Dynasty stands tall when the family's misfits are fed. This is more than a comeback, it's a pledge in the air. To protect what matters most, breathe for everyone there. Let loyalty be the banner, let respect be the goal. We rise as one unit, watch the story unfold. We held a line while you were gone. Now we rebuild one vow at a time. We held a line while you were gone. Now we rebuild one vow at a time. One heart, one family, one rhythm, one mind. Dynasty intact, foundation strong. Come on this time.
Yes, Lord. We got this one more track, y'all. We're gonna book this one more track and we're gonna get to it.
Status on the rise, we breaking the night. Law with a badge of truth in our side. Constitution we claim our right. Diplomat immunity, ain't no blind-sided cage. For yourself from the system, turn the page.
Yeah. I see the struggle in the lane where they hustle to survive. Eyes wide, every's a target when you fight to stay alive. They paint me as a villain while I'm teaching how to thrive. Wealth ain't just a dollar, it's the freedom to decide. From the cradle to the street, we speaking for the masses. Truths in my verses cutting deep like a pair of glances. Trust in the brotherhood, trust in the plan we plaster. In the face of the court and the chains, they trying to cast us. But I promise my people we gon' elevate the status. Plant seeds of change, reap the harvest of the bravest. Correction in the chapters, we rewrite the narratives. From the gutters to the apex, the throne is not just for the framers.
Yo, I flip the cipher with a lighter touch, more deadly. Diplomatic immunity for the truth we carry steadily. I'm sending syllables like Molotovs, heavy and ready. Words burn through the rhetoric, fire in the gauge already. Wolf ain't a prison, but a key to the door you never open. Trust built in a fire, forged in a smoke that's spoken. Status on the rise like the moon when it's awoken. Sweeping through the scene with a cloak that's reawoken. Every line a blueprint, every beat a confession. I'm blessing the percussion with a dose of aggression. Respect to the fallen, I'm counting every profession of the people left standing. We marching with purpose and direction.
It's big money, energy, and a room full of whispers. I talk in big schemes, no time for small revisions. Wealth ain't just Benjamins, it's the knowledge you live in, the status you command, how you moving and giving. From corner stores to boardrooms, I'm mapping the lanes. Lord trying to cage the mind, but freedom remains. For yourself from the system, I'm carving the gains. With a pen that pierces iron, a voice that breaks chains. I'm counting the checks and the checks on the checks, but I keep my soul in the coat pocket where respect is next. Caught up in the mix, I navigate the conflicts. Diplomacy with the hustle, I flip the scripts in the depth.
I'm the last man standing when the system forgets it's us. Diplomatic immunity when they say we can't touch. Trust us, I built an empire from the grit and the dust. I'm speaking for the streets that the papers won't discuss us. Correction ain't no word, it's a battle scar we wear. Love ain't just numbers, it's the proof that we care. Status in the smoke, a halo made from the glare. We face the verdict without fear, with plans rare. For yourself from the system, I'm drafting the exit route. I'm manifesto on the wall, I pledge a resolute truth. If they push the line, I redefine what we could do with a crew of believers in a vision as the goal.
Well, trust, no stack.
We raise the banner, correction, diplomat immunity. We break the pattern for yourself from the system. We rewrite the ending.
When the dawn arrives, we still stand tall, not for the system mercy, but to answer the call. Wealth reshaped by purpose, trust over all status, served through action. We break down everyone.
Guide the financial freedom and
Financial freedom and correct
status in the system.
your status in the system.
Midwest EDU focuses on educating
individuals about practical
managing
steps,
debt,
like
building
managing.
savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial juices like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets. Correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or AIP applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.
What it do? What it do? Give me 1 second. On the phone. On the phone. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right with y'all. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Financial freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps code begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and
Alright, okay, call. So we just went live. I'm gonna get up with him when we get off the live. Okay, tap in with it. He asked about you. Yes, Lord. What it do? What it do? We outside. I'm inside. Finna get ready to go to the restaurant depot, but I wanted to talk to y'all first. How y'all enjoy Telegram last night? The PMA members. I know y'all out here listening. Straight up. Well, I'm getting shit done, study sending shit out, getting shit together, getting my shit together, getting my shit ready to go out. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all go get that music as well. Oh, Mama's Still Rising. I got a single out called If Dub. KV got an album out as well. I talked to KV about his album cover. That nigga like he in the Illuminati. Straight up. You say Arctic. What did it say? Arctic White. Don't forget Charisma drop tomorrow, y'all. My R&B artists, get ready for some for a single. Breath Awakening. Get ready. Get ready. I'm excited about all that. All the music that's being put out, all the accomplishments from the people that's taking this shit serious and really getting this shit between the ears and applying this shit straight up. Because the feeling that they have, everybody need to have that feeling. It's a feeling that that sigh of relief where you can get like, I got something done. You know what I'm saying? I got something done. Telegram was lit as always. Yeah, it was. Good to see you back. Oh, mamas. Miss my phone finna die, and I was just trying to do this and do that. I heard you. Yes, Lord. But it's all good. But you see the humor? Like, when he was back, he was like, well, I had to do it. Because I just had told you, don't do it. So, it was just the fact. But for some reason, to me, that needed to happen. Just to show the people that he's serious with this shit. Like, he's not, like, don't take it for granted. He's serious with this shit. Because you might have other people not understand this shit and you taking off and just dropping shit and then you got monkey see, monkey do. People forget about that. So yeah, you want to just try to like follow the instructions and directions as they go, and stay in honor. That's all it's about, staying in honor. That's it. It's about staying in honor. We gotta listen to the instructor. That's the only way we don't get what we need to, where we come from. We gotta pay attention, be patient, and listen. You got to listen. Listen is the motherfucking key. You got to listen. Got to listen. Because you might miss something. He said, yeah, that truly was not intentional. Nah, some people thought you was like, a lot of people thought you was like testing King to see if he really was going to kick your ass up out of there. A lot of people didn't know your father was finna die. You said what you said. That's why you did what you did. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was like, damn, he's still like, fuck it. Instead of you just go and put your phone on the charger. I would give you a better idea. You go to Office Depot, they got these little portable chargers, like these right here. So when I'm on my phone and I gotta be on Telegram or StreamYard, I plug my phone into this portable charger. That way my phone won't die. I have a great charge. It'll still be a nice charge. Even if the charger die, the phone will still be full. The phone will still be full. But sometimes we be in there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So this, I ain't gonna lie, this charger is not gonna stay on there for 3 hours. No, it's not. Maybe an hour and a half, because it's a fast charger. It really don't. I can plug my phone up, and in like 25, 30 minutes, my shit fully charged. Because my shit be on red. Sometimes my shit be on yellow. Yeah. So yeah, I keep a couple of these around. You know, y'all already saw the cord was already in it, because when I'm go out and we got a class, then I got to plug up the phone to be in the class to listen. And when I mean I go out, meaning like if I got to leave to go do something, go to the store or something. What it do, Iowa? I got one that plug into my drill battery. Yeah, no bullshit. You can also use your drill battery, boy. They got caught, boy. Let me shut up. You can use your drill battery. He said from Cornfield, Iowa. You ain't from no goddamn Cornfield, Iowa, nigga. What's up, Moana? The wealth is rising, baby. My cat's coming to get that morning rubs. Yeah, man, that's convenient. That's the type of shit you need. Like when you going out buying shit, you think about the shit that you're doing throughout the day. Oh, my Zooms, the Telegrams, you know what I'm saying? Get some devices to keep you charged, especially if your laptop ain't shit. Because I got like 3 laptops. One of them I turn on, it sound like it's finna, like I just started up a helicopter and shit. That before, it's just, so you know, I had to get another laptop. I got another laptop. It moves like a snail. It take a month just for it to load up, because they want me to purchase all the shit they want me to purchase from them. And I don't even use that laptop. Like it's nothing saved on it or anything, but it's moving slow. So make sure you got your devices and shit, because you're gonna need them. And this is how you keep your device from crashing. All right, get you an external drive. An external drive. So when we be having a little slides and shit, and y'all saving everything, y'all save it to your external drive. And don't save shit to your laptop or your tablet, because when you start saving that shit to your laptop, it's going to start slowing that motherfucker all the way down. So just get the external drive and save everything to the external drive. And then you can delete all this shit off your computer, because you got it right here on the external drive. And you don't need that shit on there anyway, because if somebody hacked your computer, then they got all your shit. So all my shit is on the external drive right now. Actually, it's on the thumb drive. He said, "Yep, I need that. Most places I work at have no electricity yet." Oh, see what I'm saying? This simple shit. You just save it to that. Oh, you always got it. That way you go back, make your copies, your printouts, or whatever you need. You got it right there. Because I see a lot of people being there on their phones. That's because them laptops they got and them tablets, it's over with. They done factory resetted it so many times, it's over with. They got to go in there and dump everything. You got to go in there and dump everything. Not a factory reset, but them files. You got to go in there and dump that shit. Move them, dump them, then do the factory reset. Don't do the factory reset with all the shit still on the computer because it ain't going to help you. It's just going to fuck it up even more. Take all your files off, put them on an external drive or a thumb drive. Everything you need. Clear all the files off of the laptop. All the files and all the data. Then do the factory reset. And then watch what happens. Thank me later. Absolutely. That's why my MacBook's back running. My Mac, because I remember I had the Mac. It's back running right. I got one right here that if I plug it up, it sounds like a helicopter taking off too. That's how you know you overwork them. You overwork these things. And then I'll never unplug it. I leave it plugged up. Then it's always on. So I really be like disrespecting this thing. So yeah, we gotta respect them because that's all we got, and we need these devices because we need to be in these classes. We need to be in these classes straight up. So get you some shit that's strong that's can hold up. I had a gaming laptop. That's the one that sounds like a helicopter finna take off. Had to come back to my MacBook. I don't like the MacBook because of the camera. Like, they don't have a good picture at all. Not at all. I hope y'all got something done. I hope y'all taking this information and let it embed between y'all ears so y'all can have that understanding and move on this shit because it's result season. It's result season. Yes, Lord. It's result season. We getting longer days, the sun out a little longer, so we don't got no excuses. Now we can go out there and bathe, get that energy, get back to it. Now it's the time. Now's the time. It's still kind of chilly out here, but it's still the time to get stuff done. See, a lot of people harvest they crops in October, September, October. I'm the opposite. I harvest my shit May, June, July, August. You see what I'm saying? Them my months. You know, when the sun is out, when the days are long, because now I got more time. It seems like you got more time because you got more daylight. You got more time to get more stuff done. So instead of getting one thing done a day, I'm getting like 2 or 3 things done a day. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the month, in a 30-day cycle, that's like what? Like 30, I got like 90 something different things done. If that's what I need to get done. Because if I'm getting 2 or 3 things done a day within a month, it's really nothing I need to do by the 15th day of that month. If I'm getting 2 to 3 things done a day, it's really nothing to do after the 15th. But just wait on results. That's it. That's it. And that's all I do. I put my shit out there. I know the time frame. I know stuff don't come back 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You know, especially if you're getting some process, it's gonna take a couple weeks. So we had to understand and learn what we were doing. Like we looking for, where did we get this back? And then boom, process, screen. Oh, this shit had to be screened, then it had to get processed. So that's why it took so long. Didn't know that. Didn't know that at first. But now I know it because it's sit here. And then I send some shit somewhere and they come back stamp deposit. I never got a deposit back. Stamp deposit. A day in my life. I told y'all that. A lot of stuff that's happening now haven't happened. You know, down the road when I was trying to do the shit that I thought I needed done to take control over the estate. Remember, we always wanted control over the estate. We wanted to access the estate. Well, that's my whole thing, was getting access over the estate. I guess that's why KV came, because that was my thing, was getting control over the estate. Now, if it was any other thing other than that, because that's what all I focused on was control over the estate. That was the whole purpose of getting the lien against the estate. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't have the finishing channels. I didn't have the proper completion to do what I was trying to do. Everybody telling me to sue the United States, sue the United States, take it up with the United States, take it up with the United States. And at the whole time, I'm like, okay. I'm saying to myself, I know it's the government, you know, it's not just the United States, you know, of America, because I know that's a corporation. So yeah, we gotta go after the corporation. But what entity inside of the corporation do I need to be try to inform of what's going on? I didn't know entities, but we got them now. We got them all. And that's why I say that's why the Most High sent King V, because if I was just trying to do something, maybe I was just trying to learn how to get a route or account number to work, then maybe this brother would have never came around. Or if I was trying to create fraudulent instruments and things like that, maybe this brother would have never came around. You see how the Most High work? I can't say, oh, he would have been here for this or he would have been here for that, because that's not true. But when people come around, you be for a purpose. It could be two purposes. One to help you prosper, and one to destroy you. And y'all saw that. We had a lot of people up here trying to destroy people's characters, trying to make them seem like they were scammers and all type of shit. But at the end of the day, you had all the proof to show the people that if you scam the motherfucker, why do you sit up and possess all of their personal information after the fact that you supposedly have scammed them? Scammed them. So I just show all their personal information. Because if somebody scams you, why is you still hanging out with them? And why is you getting paperwork done and all type of stuff done with them if they scams you? So I just had to show the world, like, we don't do that shit. That's just to try to slow down the motion. Because they had the lack of understanding of what really needed to be done. And we were looking for it, and we weren't letting them bring that nonsense and distract us from trying to find the truth. And that's why I think King V came. Because after I aired all that shit out, it got quiet. You know, people said whatever they said. It got quiet, but there was no more on YouTube talking about this, talking about that, because a lot of things had been discredited. Credit scores had been shown. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So people like, nah. But that needed to happen so that people could see that we actually was trying to help out the gate. I wasn't trying to take nobody for anything, because for the most part, I was taking payments through my POS system. And if you wanted a refund, you could have did like the people that got their refunds. They got their documents and still asked for a refund. My bank still refunded them they dough, and they got their documents as well. But I bet you they can't get in no motherfucker. And this Telegram would be a private member. I bet you they can't get in these Zooms. None of these classes. See how they mess themselves up. Yeah. Now we got everything in place, and guess what? They can't even be involved in it. They can't even be involved in it. And that's how it's gonna be. So you can't burn the bridge and think you finna walk back across this motherfucker. You could try to walk across it, hopefully that you don't fall through it, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't making it back across the burning bridge. Nope. I wouldn't even accept it. I wouldn't. I'll tell King, like, I don't even feel comfortable with helping a motherfucker that did what they did after getting that shit. Because we ain't never told nobody we was holding y'all hands. That's why KV tell y'all to listen. Pay attention. That's why he dropped those slides and things like that for y'all, so y'all can have that shit to read. And then you get your questions from the things from the class that you reading, not from some shit you got from Tiny Tim, and Mike. And now you trying to say, oh, this go with this, because Mike and them said we don't do no shit like that. Not at all. Because nothing that they're doing is attached to what we're doing. Alignment, foundation, framework, structure. It don't align with this. It doesn't. Not at all. It don't. People tried, and they see they couldn't get fired. They came. They tried to do dumb shit. It wouldn't work. It wasn't even me and King. It's just the Most High wouldn't let it work. You can't destruct something that is solid. You gotta go. And you will find out that you may lose in the long run value trying to do dumb shit instead of just getting it. You getting it, so why bring disruption? Because those people don't be ready. See, they feel like they can get somebody on their team, then they can like try to say, that shit don't work. Ooh, they just making that shit up. Oh, we got too many testimonies. Can't nobody get on their team and say that shit. Can't nobody get on their team and say that shit now because they seeing it for themselves. They the private members that's in the telegrams, every time we have meetings, they get to see the truth and the proof. So there's nothing that we gotta lie about. There's nothing we gotta sugarcoat. And the only reason they say like we lying is because we have to put it on YouTube for them to see it. And we're not. They gotta be private members. Remember like how King said that he wasn't giving information to the public. People that got to be members. Absolutely. So if they're not a member, they're not gonna never know. They're not gonna never see it. And they'll still be out here in their little Telegram groups and their Discord groups and all their other little groups. Selling the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over to the same people. Instead of coming to get the truth. See, they could have got the truth and went back and taught their class the truth if they really had a true understanding, if they was what they really was about, if they had a following. You just get the truth. And you just, well, you could have brought your people and say, hey, this brother got me together. Y'all better let King get y'all together. I mean, M-Dub over here getting motherfuckers together. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people did. Because it ain't about the fiat, because you're gonna get control. You're gonna be able to issue and take control or whatever. So it's not about the fiat. And that's why I was like, y'all just gonna get it. A lot of people are like, I gotta pay for this. Yes, you do. You gotta pay your way. You see 300, you gotta have 300. The banking class 600, you gotta have 600. I mean, but that's it's up to you to do what needs to be done so you can make these classes, these workshops and things. Because they're not like just back to back like that. We get people after a workshop, because we tired. We humans, not machines. So we need a break as well. After 5 and 6 day workshop, 4-day workshop. We need a couple days to ourselves as well before we get back to it. So y'all gotta just be ready. And when it's that time, y'all gotta perform at a high level. Y'all gotta, whatever's needed, you just gotta get done. It just gotta get done. You just gotta get done. Straight up. You just gotta get done. Hold on. Oh, they got some new shit on here now, huh? Stream y'all trying to come up. Straight up, fair on mamas. Sad. I don't know what we doing tonight. It's Wednesday. I'm turning it up on a Wednesday. I got two things right here that's going, getting ready to go. And I got to make a couple phone calls about a couple things. And other than that, that'll be four things I took care of today. Straight up. And that's what I'm saying. These two, then I got two phone calls. So it's going to be four things that I'm taking care of today. And then I got some green cards back from some other entities that I was sending some stuff to. I'm going to call them. And some other entities. I'm going to call them as well. So I'm finna get some stuff done when I get off this live. I got a couple phone calls to make and I got a couple mailings to go out. So if you're not getting something done, God bless you, man. Get something done, man. I'm gonna send some energy your way so you can get something. I'm gonna ask the Most High to come over there and touch you. They give you a boost so you can get something done. Even if you can, they be a Telegram member. You know, even if you try to get in this next session that's coming up, get something done. Stop sitting around waiting on somebody else. If you got information and stuff and if you know it's accurate and stuff, get something done. We more happier to see you come back with something done versus just coming back for the class. Straight up. Because when you come back with something done, man, you got an understanding about something. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go do shit if you ain't got an understanding. So if you got something you understand it, go do it. You don't got to wait for no motherfucking okay from nobody. Go do it. And come back and make us proud. On mamas. That's it. Come back and make us proud. Because we already know what it is. For real. I talked to Money Boy yesterday. He said, if I heard y'all music and shit, he said, but I knew y'all was going to keep going to get this shit complete. I said, hell, what the fuck you thought I was here for to play? Because he was watching the live. I don't know who all be watching my lives and shit. It don't show everybody that watch. It only show like, I got 3 motherfuckers watching, but I call somebody and they'll be like, I was watching your live, man. Such and such, you had said this. And I'm like, hey, it said 3 motherfuckers watching. How you with somebody else who's watching it? I'm talking to 3 motherfuckers, Charles, Kabisha, and Tim Fair. But all you other motherfuckers are seeing the live. So I don't never really get a full number of how many people is watching. It's probably a day or so later that they tell me this how many views on the live. Like I don't never get an accurate count of views when I end my live. Never. Ever. Since I've been going live, I've never got an accurate count of views. Especially when you're streaming from a different platform other than YouTube. Like streaming from StreamYard, it's like Twitch and Kick, you know what I'm saying, different platform. But if I just go live from YouTube, then for some reason it seems like I have more viewers. A lot more viewers. I had like 30, 40 motherfuckers in there. I'll pop in, dude, right away. But on here it just show like now like 5. So I know it's probably like 25. Why do it like that? That's how I tally my numbers. But I feel like we should have our own platform that we can stream from. Our own server where you guys can sign up and become members of the platform. And that's what I want to work on. Oh, absolutely. Oh, you already know, Charles. You already know. But that's amazing, man. It's so much shit. It's some stuff that we can do now because we got land. We all got some land. I ain't gonna say everybody, but the people that do, we all got land. And I was just been checking out these little things. I've been scrolling and seeing these little things. I'm gonna talk to my brothers in the back office about and yes, Lord. Um, it's all good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep up the good work. Congratulations. We proud of y'all. We really are. Y'all young as hell. And y'all stuck with it. The ups and downs, you know, when you're young you kinda rough behind the ears. So you got a little hard head. Sometimes you feel like you could do things your way and shit, but I got to give it to y'all. Y'all let that shit down and y'all was able to accept what it really was. And y'all still here absorbing this shit, getting it, not missing a beat. That's a blessing to be y'all age and to be receiving this information. You know what I'm saying? And able to apply it like this. Y'all gonna be cold. I'm gonna be some cold brothers when I'm about 35, 40, and y'all really got it. And y'all see it, y'all living that shit already. And then when you get older, your mind start maturing and you start want to do things a little different and things like that. All the little materialistic shit gonna leave your little mind and shit because you're gonna be did everything you want to do, and then you're gonna start coming up with those fucking great ass ideals, and you're gonna be put things down, and you're gonna have shit over here. You're gonna be taking business trips over here. You got land over there, over there. It's gonna just, I get it. You grow into it. You work at it, so you gonna enjoy your fruits of your labor. Who's not? But then you still gotta level up because you just leveled up. So now you gotta level up. You see what I'm saying? It's all about leveling up and making sure that you level up as well. See, when your bank account level up, that don't make you level up. You have to take the next step. You have to move. You have to start thinking on that next level. How to keep that there? How to keep that? Because if you just going out spending that shit ain't gonna disappear like that. Because it don't take long for that dough to disappear. It don't take long at all for that shit to because you be spending and spending and spending, and like they say, before you know it, you like, damn, I got 100,000 left. No, we what y'all been around and what you getting, I know that that's not the route that y'all gonna take. So I know I'm gonna see y'all with longevity in this shit, making the right investments, doing the things that need to be done, and that's the purpose of the telegram. To make sure that you got that solid foundation, your structure is right, you got the correct framework for your situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to listen and pay attention because everybody's situation is different. So for your situation, what do you need to do? See, not when everybody got everything. Yeah, you can do what the fuck you want to do. But for your situation right now, the situation that brought you here is totally different from what brought the next person here. So we got to get focused on what brought us here, get that situated, and then take on everything else that is given. Absorb like a sponge. Pick it up, take it in, because now you can utilize that. These are your tools. These are the tools that you need to operate the system. You got all your tools in your bag, and you ready to go out and take care of your business. That's what we do. We get all your tools together for you, for your situation, so you can go out and take care of your business. Now, what's in your bag of tools might not be in his bag of tools because we got different situations. So let's stay focused on why we here. Because when that happened for this person, it's because they did what they need to do for their situation, and they getting the results. Now you got to do what you need to do for your situation so you can get the result. And that's just how it is because it's all about you. It's not like because his business is not your business, and your business is not his business. Because once he take care of his business, that don't take care of yours. You still got to take care of yours, right? So let's make it make sense. Let's get it done because we all need to get it done. Peace and love. They say it's hump day. I just say it's a day to get something done. If you can get 2 to 3 or 4 things done in a day, that's a blessing. I'm thanking the Most High for waking me up, giving me the opportunity to come turn this live on and give y'all a little time, talk to y'all for a little bit, because I still got to go down here. I got to work the store today. I got to go grab some items for the store. But I still took time to sit here to speak to y'all, because the Most High put it on me to let y'all know that if you ain't getting these seats that's available, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't. I think he said it's like 4 left. So when I go to the store and come back, maybe it won't be none left. I don't know. But that's what that's how I see it. Like, oh, those gonna be covered already. Them 4 already done. So, like I said, I feel like by the time I do what I need to, get done today, and them seats will be covered by the name of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They'll be covered. They'll be full. And then it's gonna be all the people that wait till they get full. Oh, any more seats left? I hate that. But it's just something I got used to. That's why I could tell you. That's how it's gonna go. So with that being said, peace and love to the wealthy. It's a rising. Get something done. Get something done. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.